Okay. The visual is gonna cut out there. I don't know what it is. OBS doesn't like getting the first chunk of it. And I don't know what's going on here, but the audio always cuts out. There's supposed to be audio here, but every time I launch the game, there's no audio. It's a legit copy. I don't know what's going on. Computer just doesn't like it. Yeah. There's the photosensitivity warning. Should have put the start of the last video. Also, I guess content warning for gore. I guess it's a little late for that, but pretty violent video game. So this is the main menu. You know,
it's called Doom.
Typical.
And it's about hugging.
Yeah, it's a very friendly game. This main menu is not great. It's just like buy the new game, which is fine. There's multiplayer and snap map, which I'll get to at some point. I don't know exactly how much I'm. What's
the
that?
Doom Eternal brace the dudes?
Yes, Doom Eternal is pretty memey. This game's pretty memey too, but like it plays it much safer. There's also arcade mode, which I'll show off a little bit later. It's cool. It's like playing the game but with scoring, like a scoring system turned on, which is fun. Yeah, here's the classic maps. I'm not going to go into that again right now. Here's the model viewer I was talking about. Obviously, I have a lot of these things unlocked because I played the game before. I don't know how I'm missing some, but yeah, there's a model viewer. It's not great. I, again, hate to complain, but like you can't even fully 360 rotate the guns, which is weird. Yeah, I don't know why. You can fully rotate the demons and like the character models, but not the guns. It's weird.
There's nudity on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very pornographic gun models. Yeah, the first map starts with like the Mars logo, and then I like every other map has like very reminiscent of old school Doom, like the "You Are Here" screen, which I like. Demonic invasion, yada yada. You have to realign the satellite because it was knocked out of place. We were trying to figure out the scale of the invasion. We couldn't do it, so we're on our way to do that.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Thanks. So, yeah, there's challenges, which basically amount to, like, do a special thing. Like, there's challenge twofer, which is kill 2 zombies with the same pull, with 1 pull of a shotgun trigger, like, or get a bunch of different glory kills, whatever. Something I didn't show off, the weapon mods, there are upgrade points that you get at the end of every level, or by completing the challenges that we just got on this level. They make the mod installed better, like you can make the explosive shot bigger or whatever. The pistol has upgrades, but it's fucking worthless. The pistol sucks, don't upgrade it. I'm gonna make the explosion on the shotgun bigger, because I'm actually gonna use that. The pistol at a certain point becomes completely irrelevant. I'm still gonna use it a little bit here, just because it has range, but it quickly sucks. Which is per normal for Doom, really. And glory kills. Fill up this challenge meter. And I just killed that guy outright, oh well.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
Power turned on. Fuck. Like, I'm trying not to kill these guys. I have to switch to the pistol just so I can do low enough damage that I don't outright kill them. Try to get the jump attack. I fucked that up. Oh, that works.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
I feel like aesthetically they took a lot from Alien and Aliens.
Oh, absolutely. There's there's a lot of aliens in this game. There's a lot of Total Recall in here too.
Especially
Oh, for
now.
sure.
In what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Alright, so that's full mask off crazy. It's fair. I mean, it's good to believe in what you believe in. Including
yeah.
human sacrifices, that's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Auto map quite early. Oh god.
In honesty,
Talking again.
especially
Oh,
now.
you need one for every level.
In what will be your final
Yes, the auto map does not persist. Basically every
the human sacrifices.
everything you could pick up in a level is pretty self-contained to that level. Key cards, auto map, etc. You do carry over your guns, but
Especially
that's about it.
in what will be your final moments in this world.
I can only imagine if my boss was like, there's demons, like, I thought layoffs were bad. I'm just gonna turn you into a zombie. So we were talking about the aesthetic. I do also love that, like, there is a little bit of Doom 3 in this game. Not a ton, but, like, just aesthetically, like, it's so dark and smoky, and, like, what the fuck room is this, where it's, like, catwalks? Like, where are we, Like, it's somewhat...
It looks like a mining shaft.
It does look
almost.
like... Yeah, it's definitely inside, like, a cavern. Oh, fuck. Yeah. So, I'm not showing a lot of deaths, but I figure I might as well show this one, because it shows you what sort of carries over. So, like, I respawn, and I go for the shotgun kill. I've already got the double kill, so I can't get the challenge done again. Like, it's already completed. I already got the points from it. But your ammo resets, like your life pool resets. There's certain things that carry over and certain things that don't, progress-wise. Like, I guess you could say that, like, stuff on your character sheet carries over, but then, like, there's other things that are more extrinsic, like the ammo you've used that doesn't carry over. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. My point is, dying isn't like the worst thing in this game. It sucks that just falling into a death pit sends you back a little bit, but you don't lose too much. You don't lose too much progress. It's not like old school Doom where you have to start with a pistol again. More forgiving than that.
Should we compare everything to Dark Souls?
I guess, right? Like, I don't know if that's so popular.
This is the Dark Souls of Doom.
Kind of is, yeah. There's not as much dodge rolling.
Oh, classic time.
So, something I find interesting, right, is that this is E1M1, right? This is the first level of Doom 1. I feel like just about anyone could recognize the wonderful blue carpet.
Is it carpet, though?
I don't know. I assume it's carpet. But I find it interesting that the first level of this game references Doom 2 over Doom 1. There's definitely a mission statement there. I think Doom 1 is a more colloquially known game, like people know E1M1, but Doom 2 is a game that Doom fans have played a lot more of, generally, than Doom 1. So I feel like there's intention behind that statement.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. This is definitely a love letter to the fans in some ways, as well as a reinvention in some other ways.
There you go, using that pistol.
Oh
again.
yeah. Well, I keep running out of fucking ammo for the shotgun. I'm out of ammo again. Like I need to go find some ammo on the ground, but I can't fucking find any. Use this piece of shit. It does have a charge shot as its mod button, but it's still bad.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
I also love the straightforwardness that the UAC facility voice just calls them demons. They're not like some sort of unknown alien threat. They are literally just demons from hell. The game knows it. The UAC knows it. Like, it's not a mistake. Like, it's not like they're unsure. It's definitive that they're demons, which I appreciate the tone of this game, that it knows it's a dumb concept, and yet everyone in it takes the dumb concept very seriously, which is just great.
There's blood everywhere.
There is, yeah.
I mean,
Oh my god,
you gotta take it seriously.
Yeah. Oh boy. Speaking of not taking things too seriously, here's a chainsaw.
Hell yeah, fuck that guy.
Why is there a chainsaw on this Mars facility? Whatever. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta sign up for the Soul Harvest. So, the chainsaw...
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, the chainsaw in this game is an instant kill. Kind of like a glory kill that you don't have to stun enemies for. As you can see, it turns enemies into a pinata of ammo. They just dump ammo after you get a chainsaw kill. But the chainsaw has limited uses. You can see on the bottom right below the shotgun, there's a little red line. As soon as you use it, you have 3 charges. I've used up all 3. I am out of chainsaw fuel. Can't use it again. But you can pick up fuel that's just hanging around on the ground, so... the chainsaw is the... If you need it in a pinch, it's there. If you need ammo or you just need to get rid of a baddie quickly, you can just swap to that.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Nope. Locked door. Locked door. 3 locked doors.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Well, how do I... Oh, there's a wonderful thing
This
over
reminds
here.
me of one of the prison escape levels from Duke Nukem 3D.
Man, I really need to replay Duke 3D. I don't have a lot of memories of that game. And I feel like I'm missing a lot of reference points in, like, shooter culture by not having played it in a while.
Well, I haven't been a real gamer since like 2008.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
I'm completely lost all the time.
That's true. But that's fair. I mean, that's what you're here for. We love your fresh perspective.
You love my complete ignorance.
Yes.
Access denied.
I wasn't going to phrase it like
Security
that.
clearance required.
And we know what it is.
But it's true, yeah. We love just how little you know. Or whatever. More doors. Gotta force open. Gotta hide some loading screens.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
I love the gore nest as a function. That, you know, there's like shitty zombies around, but the idea of like, you know, that a fight's about to start, right? Like, it's just, there's this imposing, you know, metal album cover hanging out. And it's just like, fuck it, let's go. Like, I'm ready. Let's just kick ass. One of the things that I have liked about some of the developer insights on this game, they've talked about how level design wise, they kind of internally referred to them as skate parks, and I like that vibe a lot. There is sort of a
Tony Hawk's Pro
exactly.
Doomer.
There is sort of a Tony Hawk's feeling to like the different jumps and like all the different ledges and stuff that you can mantle up onto, and like you get a real sense of flow in these spaces of where you can go and what you can do when these fights are happening. And I don't know, I really like it. It feels like it works pretty naturally. Most of the arenas in this game feel like that. I can't think of a single one that I dislike. Love the chainsaw.
Disengaged.
That's a lot of blood. Holy shit.
Woo!
It is like it's like Tony Hawk's when you do the when you're playing that mode where you do tricks and it like colors the location after your character, and you have to like get the most points on a thing. Do you remember that? I love Tony Hawk's.
Oh man, I don't know if I do remember that.
Yeah. It was like one of the multiplayer modes. Of, like,
Oh,
doing
yeah.
more score.
It colors the models.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right.
It's like Splatoon.
Yep, I remember now.
But in the past. That reference is going to be lost on the both of us. I haven't played Splatoon, but I know what it's about, roughly.
My Nintendo friends talk about it a lot.
I have a Switch, but eh. Oh yeah, there's another upgrade boy. So, like I said, I could get the charged burst, and then I could swap between them if I wanted to. But I have the power of foresight, and so I'm not going to pick this up right now. Because there might be another weapon in this level, and then I could upgrade that instead. Oh, and there's more locked doors. Oh my god.
Oh, I knew it.
The jump scares. Oh my god. It's like I'm watching...
Doom 3.
It's like I'm watching Insidious.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
This just became an Insidious Let's Play.
Oh, hey, look, the vent... Oh god. The vent led us right to the yellow key, so we could totally move on if we wanted to, but... Of course, there was another yellow key door back there, so it's time to backtrack, baby. Now, we could go all the way back, but there's this wonderfully placed crate here. I don't know if this is on purpose, but you can just jump up that and skip the whole, like, elevator ride. I guess it is on purpose, but it's not telegraphed. It's, I guess, a shortcut? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Access granted.
Can't pick that up. There we go. Security booth. You can unlock all the red locked doors, the ones that we passed. So again, time for more backtracking. Kind of. I mean, secret areas. I don't know if that really counts as backtracking. This area specifically reminds me of something that would be in Doom 3, like these tight-ass corridors where you can't move.
Yeah.
Or honestly, more like Doom 1 and Doom 2, frankly. Like, a lot of... It reminds me of the first level of the third episode of Doom 1. The really tight pinky corridor. That's a deep cut. We'll get there. Oh, what's that? The power of foresight.
Oh, shit.
Foresight really... whatever. It's the plasma rifle, of course. Not nearly as strong as it is in this game as it is in some of the older games, but it is definitely a plasma rifle. It's funny, there's nothing to shoot at, so I don't shoot it until I find more things to shoot at, so I can't talk about it really. But hey, I can go get that weapon mod now. So the plasma rifle also has 2 mods. Every weapon has 2 mods that can be upgraded. There's the heat blast, which is basically like you shoot the gun and it builds up this extra heat meter that you click and it like shoots out a big wave. And then there's the stun bomb, which is, I guess, straightforward in its name. You launch a little bomb that's on a cooldown that stuns enemies that it hits. It's not like a glory kill stun, but it is like it keeps them from attacking you or moving. So I picked the stun bomb. As it turns out, the stun bomb is OP as fuck. It's really, really good. Oh yeah, that's down where the chainsaw was. Yeah, the stun bomb is really good if, like, I don't know, if you're dumb like me and playing on a hard difficulty. Like, it's borderline mandatory. Here's a duder. Some more points.
What are these little key chips?
That is a good question. I don't know. They are, I guess, some sort of, like... I guess they're what, like, power their armor suits, I guess? I don't know. Like, they're supposed to be... Those guys are, like, some elite guards for the UAC. They're, like, the toughest of the tough, and they all got wiped out when the demons, like, invaded. Like, something built into their suits malfunctioned. I guess it's like the lore there. So I don't know. I guess those chips are just like what power their suits.
So they're you, but just not good enough.
I guess. Yeah, they're you, except as soon as hell energy shows up, they just die instantly. You know?
They're you, but every time you've died in the game.
That could be a way to look at it. It's funny you bring that up. There is actually a single life mode in this game, like an Iron Man mode, or whatever that's usually called in games. It's called Ultra Nightmare in this game. And when you die in Ultra Nightmare, it'll leave a marker, like, in your game, and sort of, it's funny that you bring up Dark Souls, it'll also show up like a bloodstain, kind of, in other people's games, so, like, they can see where other people died. So, that's kind of interesting. I've never beaten the game on Ultra Nightmare. I'm not that much of a pro gamer. Again, upgrades. Got some more points to spend. There's a... I can sense, I have a spidey sense that there's a big fight coming, so I might as well buy some upgrades now. After you buy all 3 upgrades, you will unlock a 4th upgrade that, rather than buying with points, it will give you a little optional challenge to complete. So like the shotgun, for instance. On the explosive shot, you'll need to, like, kill 20 imps with direct impacts of the explosive shot. That type of thing. Very gamified. I bought the dexterity. You can swap guns. Now that we have 4 guns, you can swap just with the keys like normal, but there's also a weapon wheel. So if, like, you're playing on controller or whatever, this is how you would activate, like, to get to different weapons. Like, you hold down the button, and then when you press the button, instead of hold it down, it swaps between the last 2 that you had equipped. So you can still hot swap and stuff on controller. This game plays very well. It's one of the best feeling games I may have ever played. I love the violence of this game so much. Hey, speaking of violence, the pickup, it's Berserk.
Oh shit, here we go.
So Berserk just gives you a time-limited amount of instant free glory kills. You can no longer shoot, but you can punch anything and it will die. And if it's a long animation like that one, like the timer freezes. Oh my god, I love that one where he just rips the imp in half. It's so good. Oh hey, there's a shield guy. No, fuck you. It's a new enemy type, I don't care. I'm ripping and tearing. Again, this is...
There is a little bit of Halo influence, though. There are shield guys.
There are shield guys now, yeah, that's true. There's definitely a mishmash of different types of shooters going on here, which it's very celebratory. Definitely a lot of good plasma rifle action in there too. Looking for goodies. Looking for fuel, and then I was like, oh yeah, I already picked up, like, I chainsawed one guy and I already picked up fuel. Okay. And this guy...
There's berserk for your enemies and then berserk for your items.
Yeah, I guess.
That didn't make any sense.
I don't know what you were saying.
I was speaking in joke terms, not game terms, but I used game terms. Now you're just like, what the fuck?
I'm very confused with what you were trying to say there. But so there's this elevator, but you know, oh, I got distracted. I don't know. I should have re-recorded this. I got very distracted. I'm like, oh, I need to get that armor. I didn't need to get the armor. It's fine. I could have gotten it later. Obviously, there's oh fuck. It's just like not my day. So yeah, you're supposed to go up the elevator. I mean, supposed to. They put this optional path here too. There's some.
I appreciate that these blood stains are like checkpoints.
Right,
They're like secret area arrows.
Yeah, exactly. It's a wonderful visual indicator of very strategic blood. Again, auto map is great for finding secrets because there's clearly a lot of space up here for secrets. And hey, there's another guy. Give him a little fist bump. Give the guy that's dressed like you the little fist bump.
I'm glad that on like a subtextual level for the context of this game, it gives your character a massive ego.
Sort of, right, yeah. He's collecting dolls of himself, and the one that's like him is the one that he likes the most.
Do you think he's actually dead on that table and this is just his very long death vision? He's just kicking ass and collecting dolls of himself as a way to cope with how horrible all of this is?
I definitely feel like the interpretation of the dolls could be like some sort of
Come to the Vega
some sort of psychosis.
what you need.
I don't know that there's actually plastic dolls all around. I think he's a little nuts. Otherwise, though, I like to think that the text of the game is real to the characters. I like to think that Doom Guy loves to kill demons. There's something very honest about that. I couldn't see that guy, I don't know why. And you can see there, unfortunately I don't want to rewind, but I was at max armor and max health. I was at 50 armor, 100 health. I took a hit from the charged fireball down to 75 health. It did 75 damage to me. I can only take 2 hits. Nightmare is named appropriately. It's a fucking nightmare. If you were to play this game, I would recommend probably ultra-violence for most players. I think it's a fair difficulty. Whatever the normal is, I forget if it's hurt me plenty. I think it's hurt me plenty in this game. That's also fine. There's another shield guy in there. So, we don't have Berserk, so let's just fucking chainsaw.
Yeah, that part you were just in reminded me of the cradle from GoldenEye.
Yeah, the satellite. Yeah, that reminds me of GoldenEye too.
And this reminds me of Control from GoldenEye.
You know, there's definitely a lot of GoldenEye influence in here. I feel like there's a little bit more Perfect Dark, but more gameplay-wise. Like, definitely level-wise, I could see some GoldenEye. Oh my god. The range. Hey, I haven't shown off the assault rifle that we picked up. It's pretty good. It has range to it, you know. I don't have any mods for it yet, but it's still pretty... Oh, there's a fucking another shield guy. Okay. So if you shoot the stun bomb at him, it just removes the shield and then you can just shoot him to death. So, the shield guys are weird because I feel like all the ways that are good to deal with them kind of feel cheesy. Like, a lot of the ways you deal with the shield guys are like the fastest, easiest ways to kill them. Like, I feel like there might be some sort of intended play where, kind of like you brought up Halo, kind of like the Jackals, where you're supposed to like shoot through their shield or like around it, kind of. But it's just so much easier to just kill them with some cheesy shit than to actually try and hit them. like here, I guess another intended would be like explosives, but it also still kind of feels cheesy. Like he's just dead. Like, I don't know. I'm not convinced that the shield guys in this game are great enemy design. They're all right. They're a good frustration pain point, but I feel like all the ways that you deal with them are kind of weird. I feel like there's not really a solid intended way to deal with them, which is kind of a weird problem to have. Oh god. There's a weird jarring cut there that I'm not gonna fix.
It's a gift.
Oh, you're in the minority report room now.
It will give you strength.
This is also like the
Your journey.
X-Men danger room or whatever it's
Withstand
called.
The power surge.
Ah, yes. Cerebro.
Yeah.
And now you have the orb from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's got the Eye of Sauron in it, for sure. So, this thing is an Argent Cell, which allows you to permanently upgrade one of your main stats, either your health capacity, your armor capacity, or your ammo capacity. Like, ammo for all your guns, and also your chainsaw. But I'm gonna go with health because, again, playing on hard difficulty, I want to die.
Is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega.
This guy put his consciousness in a robot suit.
Yes, this guy is a robot.
337
He's the
Was he
leader
always
here.
a robot?
81%
No.
of the facility is in lockdown.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Through Mars installation is critical.
Used to be a dude.
Dr. Hayden, the invasion
Now he's a robot
originated in
dude.
the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
You know, maybe if you didn't have demons in the holding cells, they wouldn't have killed
What's
anybody.
happened here? Some of my employees took things too far.
Yeah.
Olivia was the cause of all this,
Yeah, dude,
and I believe
that feels like shifting the blame a little bit.
we'll have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency.
It's a climate change allegory.
Regulators have been destroyed, and the core temperatures are now destabilized.
Or just generally how bad fracking is. I
They've
mean,
overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
it literally climate change. It's overheating, so we have to go stop the overheat. It's fun. So what's the cause of the demons? Well, they found demons, and then they were like, hey, this is kind of interesting. And that was their first mistake. You know, if you find hell, just leave it alone. I think it's kind of bad to go there, actually. Oh, there you go. There's part 2 done.
Part 2.
Yes.